When you tell people that you work in customer experience, they probably have loads of follow-up questions that they feel awkward about asking. Let's talk about it. Hello, I'm Bibi, a certified customer experience professional and customer success leader with over a decade of experience in the tech industry. This is CX to Go, your go-to podcast for quick customer experience insights. You know, I'd say I think my dad's proud of me. He knows I do important work. But I'm also pretty certain he has no idea what it is I actually do. I mean, don't get me wrong. For a man in his 80s, he is pretty up to date. In fact, we've recently had to have a little family intervention to get him to use his computer less. He does his writing and a lot of his other creative work on there. Hardly a weekend goes by that we don't do a video call so he can play with his grandbaby. The geographical divide between Germany and Canada was never going to be enough to stop him from being a part of her life. He's all about that tech. And every week he asks how work is going and seems satisfied with the response. But I just know this man doesn't know what it is that I do. If that is you too, this kickoff episode is for you. Customer experience, or CX, is a fancy, newish buzzword that everyone in corporate spaces seems to have heard, but that very few seem to be able to confidently define. At various times, I've heard it used interchangeably with customer success, customer support, or even contact center. Yeah, I know. It therefore strikes me as important to provide a definition that anyone can understand, regardless of their prior level of familiarity with the concept. Bearing in mind that I am far from the first person to attempt this feat, I say here goes nothing. Customer experience is the business discipline that ensures that you are always delivering for your customer exactly what they need from you for their purposes. That's it. Strip away everything else and that's really what you're left with. An obsession with making sure that no one else is doing better than you the things that your customers expect from you. The execution of that obsession through your people, processes, and tools, driven by deep customer insights and a corporate culture to match, that's the focus of the customer experience profession. One company that has made great CX the core of its identity is Zappos. Zappos is an online shoe and clothing store based in Nevada. It is known for its outstanding customer experience. The company's essential philosophy is based on the idea of wowing the customer. They want to make sure that every customer has a positive experience, even if it means going above and beyond what is expected. For example, Zappos employees are encouraged to give refunds even if the customer is not technically entitled to one. They also have a policy of letting customers return items for any reason, no questions asked. This may sound crazy and unsustainable, and to be honest, not every organization is ready for that level of CX obsession. But here's what Zappos knows that more of you should. You cannot go wrong when you take care of your customers. You build loyalty when your customers know that they can always count on you to provide a positive and memorable experience. Zappos is a great example of this. Their commitment to great CX has helped them build a loyal customer base and become one of the most successful online retailers in the world. But it's important to know, this doesn't just happen by magic or willpower. The magic that you create for your customers is powered by discipline, focus, execution, and leadership on the back end. Fueled by validated customer data turned insights, your compass for ensuring that your CX efforts are actually aligned with the things that your customers care about. And just in case this wasn't already painfully obvious, the reason you do this is because in an increasingly competitive business landscape, you want to be the best at delivering value for your customers so you can retain, renew, and grow their business with you. So that's it. A highly condensed introduction to customer experience and this podcast. Dad, I hope this helps. You can finally explain to people what I do. I'll talk to you on the weekend. Thanks for joining me on this episode. How will you use this information to make your customer experience better today? What have you observed in your environment? Reach out, connect. I'll be reading and responding and learning. This has been CX to Go. Let's do this again soon.